Adequate notice of this meeting has been given in accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act pursuant to the public laws of 1975. Said notice was advertised in the Asbury Park Press and Beacon, and was posted on the bulletin board showing the time and place of the meeting. Please rise for the salute to the flag and a moment of silence. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Usually we do an add-on at the end. We're going to do an add-on first
Oh
today.
boy, these guys are all fired.
Okay. Okay. Whereas the Township Committee of the Township of Lacey would like to express special recognition for Miss Veronica LeRae to honor her distinguished term as municipal clerk for the Township of Lacey. And whereas Miss LeRae began her career in the Township of Lacey in 1983 as a recreation counselor and in the summer park program, and in 1989, she left the Recreation Department and began working in the clerk's office. Whereas in 1991, Ms. LeRae became a registered municipal clerk with the state of New Jersey, which allowed her to advance from the deputy clerk to the municipal clerk in 1992. And whereas Ms. LeRae completed exceptional academic achievements while working in the clerk's office that included a bachelor's degree in business administration from Georgian Court College and her certified public manager certification from Fairleigh Dickinson University. Whereas, in what little free time her roles as municipal clerk and township administrator allow, Ms. LeRae serves as an active member of the Rotary Club of Forked River and commissioner of the Ocean County Board of Health. And whereas Ms. LeRae, deep knowledge and history of this township of Lacey is unmatched, and the term historian deserves a spot on the top of her resume. And whereas there's no debate that Ms. LeRae is a natural-born leader who always takes the initiative and puts all of her effort into everything she does. And whereas throughout her time in the position of municipal clerk, there has been nearly 700 meetings, and of those meetings, she didn't miss a single one. Whereas the township meeting will now take a bit longer as they will not be run by Ms. LeRae's rapid-fire speech. And whereas both employees and residents of the Township of Lacey are incredibly fortunate to have had Ms. LeRae serve as municipal clerk and continue to remain privileged while Ms. LeRae continues to serve as the Township Administrator. And whereas, unlike typical retirement proclamation, this proclamation is not intended to say goodbye to Ms. LeRae, but rather a thank you to express sincere appreciation for her dedication to the Township and outstanding performance of her duties during her tenure as municipal clerk. And now, therefore, I, Timothy McDonald, Mayor of the Township of Lacey, do, on behalf of myself and the Township Committee, hereby honor Ms. Veronica LeRae and commend her many valuable years of service as municipal clerk.
Thank you. So that's 2 meetings with Mr. Eisen.
All right, hold on, we got some.
And for those of you that don't know, this is my mother. Thank you. Obviously, we all know who this guy is. The one that can walk now.
This is from Nicole.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm just going to say a few words and then we can move on. This was not supposed to be a teary-eyed meeting. I just needed to have closure to a 32-year career here in this position, and I'll be moving over to, as I call it, the penalty box. So I just want to thank all of you for making it special today. It is monumental that after 32 years we're switching clerks here. It's something to go down in history. As I thanked Chris Connors a few meetings ago, he's the one that got me started in this, and
Don't blame me.
and I have to thank him for having the confidence in me to do this. And I've always had the wonderful support of my mother. She's the one that I go home and cry to tears and complain and bitch and moan and groan and everything else. And then there's my husband always, who I kind of probably was harder on him than I am on any other employee here at the township. You know, it's like your children. You expect more out of them. I expect more out of him. So I just have to thank all of you for this today. I did not expect this. I just needed to have closure to do my last meeting. It's been 6 months since I sat in a little hot seat, but I will be still here until who knows when. You know, I'm not leaving anytime soon, so I'm still here to, you know, get that history out of my brain for Amy and the rest of the staff here. So we can move on now.
No, we're nowhere near done.
Oh, great.
Mr. Dykoff, would you like to say a few words?
Of course I would. Veronica, you were there from day one.
have been such a resource to all of us, and Lacey Township wouldn't be what it is without you. Just a historian, leader, just amazing person. And again, Lacey Township is great, and you are one of the main reasons that it is great. And without your help, we wouldn't be, as a township committee, what we were, what we are, what we will be. Thank you so much for your service, and you can't leave yet. Bye.
Deputy Mayor Kennis.
Yeah, this isn't a retirement. So.
No, it's not, Steve, I
Yeah,
trust
that would
you.
be much worse. So, no, your deep knowledge of the township is invaluable. And there's no better person to teach any employee that comes along. Again, I can't say enough about as much as Veronica knows. I've just as a builder in town and just being involved in a lot of the township, just involved in the township as well. She's invaluable to me both professionally and as a township committee person.
Thank you, Sue.
No tears.
First of all, we're twins today. I appreciate, and if everybody had her work ethic, we'd be very fortunate. So we're so lucky to still have you right here with us, and I am so grateful for your support that I've had. I wouldn't have gotten through it if it wasn't for you. A lot of times you helped me up, so I appreciate that very much, Veronica.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, couple of things here. We're gonna miss her, the mayor, gonna miss her sitting next to him. Her. You will.
Sorry, Peggy.
That's not a slight on Amy, it's just that, Veronica, with her history and knowledge of the town, would write a little note and send it over to you, and you gotta turn it and straighten it out. And anybody who knows Veronica knows that this town comes first. Think of this, 700 meetings. 700 meetings, didn't miss a single one. And probably the best one was, they were on vacation down in Myrtle Beach. We had a meeting, Trenton, was it? You had a meeting in Trenton.
Steve and I.
Steve and I had a meeting in Trenton, and she flew up from Myrtle Beach just to go to that meeting and turn around and flew back. That is dedication. Now, there's probably one other person that has more knowledge about this town than Veronica, and that is our town historian, that's John Parker. So I think at the next meeting, we make Veronica the deputy historian of Lacey Township.
Go to breakfast with Mr. Parker on Saturdays.
Lacey
Everybody
Township.
breakfast on
Because
Saturdays.
There's nobody who knows this town better than those two. So, while you're gonna be down there in the penalty box, she'll still be guiding us, she'll still be yelling at us, she'll be telling us we're wrong, and then she'll go, you guys are actually right about this. So, I have nothing but great affirmation for you, Ken. That's all. Oh, Mr. Senator.
Your collegiality, but most importantly, your friendship is something that I've always been honored by, Veronica. And, you're just an amazing individual, and I can't say enough about you. And I'm glad that we started on a path together here in Lacey Township, and it's just a great place to be. So you'll always be a part of Lacey Township.
And same to you.
Thank you.
All right, let's get down to real business now. All right, come on, guys. Too many tears here.
Okay. Second reading of ordinance 2023-32, affixing the determining the salaries and wages and compensation of the Teamsters Union employees.
An ordinance of the Township of Lacey County, Ocean State of New Jersey, amending an ordinance entitled, an ordinance of the Township of Lacey County, Ocean State of New Jersey, affixing and determining the salaries, wages, and compensations of the officers, employees, and members of the governing body of the township. This is for the Teamsters Union. This is for 2024 through 2028. There's a 3% raise across the board for those years. This is second reading. We need to open the floor for public comment. Any public comments?
Seeing none, motion to close the floor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion on the ordinance.
Move it.
Second?
Mrs. Juliano?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes. Second reading of ordinance 2023-33, authorizing the sale of public land to LFA 3 Urban Renewal LLC.
In order to the Township of Lacey County, Ocean State of New Jersey, authorizing the sale of public land to Lacey Family Apartments Phase 3 Urban Renewal LLC, the designated redeveloper. This is for the third phase of the Lacey Family Apartments that are adjacent to the Ocean First Bank. This land has to be turned over to them now in order for them to start developing that site with an additional 70 units of affordable housing apartments. This will conclude our prior round completion, but we still have future completion to do for affordable housing. Second reading, open the floor to public comment.
Seeing none, motion to close the floor.
Move it, sorry.
Motion on the ordinance.
Move it,
Second.
Mrs. Juliano?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes. Resolution 2023-348, authorizing the award of a contract for the Community Energy Aggregation Program.
A resolution of Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing an award of a consulting services contract in connection with the implementation of the Township of Lacey's Community Energy Aggregation Program. As some of you know, for about the past 10 years, we have been in a community aggregation program. It has expired. We did not go out for a new lease because the market for electricity for residential units is not favorable right now. But we are looking to go out again in the spring for hopefully a 2-year contract where anybody who opts in will be in a community aggregation program through 2025, and hopefully to get reduced electricity to our residential homes. Motion?
Second.
Mrs. Juliano?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes. Resolution 2023-349, awarding the contract for turf fertilization.
Resolution of Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, awarding a contract to Turf Lawn Care for seasonal turf fertilization program for the Township of Lacey. This is a contract starting March 1st of '24 and runs through October 31st of 2028. This is, the contract averages about $31,000 a year for a total of $157,454 over the 5-year period. Motion?
move it,
Second.
Mrs. Juliano?
yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes. Resolution 2023-350, awarding a contract for seasonal weed control.
Resolution to Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, awarding a contract to South Jersey Weed Control Incorporated for seasonal weed control for the Township of Lacey. This is going to South Jersey Weed Control. Again, this starts March of 2024, runs through October 31st of '28. 5-year contract, $13,500 a year, $67,500 is the contract.
Move it,
Second.
Mrs. Juliano?
yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes. Excuse me. Resolution 2023-351, authorizing the employment of snow season contractor.
Resolution of Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the employment of snow season contractors for the Department of Public Works. So these are the contractors that come in and assist us if we have snow. I'm hoping we don't have snow. This is always, a problem here, but we've been losing contractors over the years because private industry pays a greater rate per hour than we do, but it's going to be Ruggiero, Camilio Papa, JRC and Sons, Bonks, and Bonks also is giving us a single axle. Motion?
Move it,
Second.
Mrs. Juliano?
yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes. Resolution 2023-352, authorizing the employment of snow season laborers.
Resolution to Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the employment of snow season laborers for the Department of Public Works. These are the young men that work over the summer. We bring them back to help us do the heavy lifting in the winter to clean our public properties and our streets and sidewalks.
Move it,
Second.
Mrs. Juliano?
yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes. Resolution 2023-353, authorizing a leave of absence.
Resolution of Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing of leave of absence for Matthew Devaney under the Family Medical Leave Act. This will run through March 11th as intermittent leave. Motion?
Move it,
Second.
Mrs. Juliano?
yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes. Resolution 2023-354, authorizing the appointment of a full-time clerk in the municipal court office.
Resolution to Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, appointing Christiana Court to the permanent full-time position of clerk for the Township of Lacey. Christiana has been serving us in a part-time capacity. We had lost somebody due to retirement. We tried it part-time, and it just wasn't working out. There's enough work there to keep her full-time. So January, she will go full-time.
Move it,
Second.
Mrs. Juliano?
yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes, and congratulations. Resolution 2023-355, ratifying the terms of MOA with the Teamsters Local 97.
Resolution to Township of Lacey, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, ratifying the terms of a memorandum of agreement and authorizing the execution of collective negotiation contract with the Teamsters Local 97. We adopted the salary ordinance, now we have to ratify the union contract. This is effective January 1st through 24 and runs through December 31st of 28.
Move it,
Second.
Mrs. Juliano?
yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes, Resolution 2023-356, authorizing the cancel canceling of balances in the reserve fund.
Resolution to Township of Lacey County, Ocean State, New Jersey, authorizing the canceling receivable and reserve balances in the grant fund. These are for unexpended grant funds for distracted driver crackdown, drive sober, and drive sober holiday crackdown, and municipal alliance funding from prior years that were unused.
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes, resolution 2023-357, authorizing the refund of deposit monies.
Resolution to Township of Lacey County, Ocean State, New Jersey, authorizing the refund of deposits held for the use of municipal facilities.
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes. Resolution 2023-358, the payment, authorizing the payment of township bills.
Resolution to Township of Lacey County, Ocean State, New Jersey, authorizing the payment of township bills in the amount of $876,157.30. Motion?
Move it.
Second.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes. Motion to approve the township meeting minutes from December 14th, 2023.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion to approve the caucus meeting minutes from December 14th, 2023.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to approve the executive session meeting minutes from December 14th, 2023.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve raffle licenses for LTHS Booster Association, the Robert Gallagher Charitable Foundation, and the Ocean County Foundation of Vocational and Technical Education.
Move it. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion
It's like so delayed, isn't it?
to, no. Motion to approve raffle licenses amended for the LTHS Booster Association.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, now we're doing a little different here than we normally do. We're doing some consent agendas. This is stuff for next year.
No, it's actually, the consent agenda is, I've had an Oprah request for various executive session minutes, and over the years, we have not approved them, so we have to go back and approve the ones that we did not approve. So in guidance with Mr. Connors' office, we will be doing a consent agenda, and you just would read, you know,
Okay.
and then those that need to abstain, but for doctrine of necessity, we have to move these along, so obviously you'll vote for them.
Okay.
Mr. Connors can explain it further if you want further
That's
clarification.
adequate explanation. Now, obviously, these are meeting minutes that many have taken place years ago, which members of the governing body are no longer members of the governing body here. In some cases, there are meetings which only some of the members of the governing body were here. Obviously, the law requires that we adopt meeting minutes. So in order to do that, we rely on what's called the doctrine of necessity. So there are cases which, because of the number of eligible members to vote, we may not have what would ordinarily be a majority, and we might be relying less on that. So that's why it's considered a consent agenda. If anyone wants to pull a particular matter off, we can vote separately on that, but they're going to be voted en masse.
Okay.
And members know which ones,
Okay.
who can vote on what.
Consent agenda 1, all matters listed under the heading consent agenda will be enacted in by one motion in the form listed below. There will be no separate discussions of these items. If discussion is desired on any item, that will be considered separately. Can I have a motion?
Move it.
I can't.
Second.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, this is for doctrine of necessity.
Okay.
Ken.
Sorry.
The doctors, we all can vote.
Okay.
So that would be just a motion carried.
Yeah, okay.
Then item number 20.
Yeah, consent agenda number 2, all matters listed under the heading consent agenda will be enacted by one motion in the form listed below. There will be no separate discussions of these items. If the discussion is desired on any item, that will be considered separately. Do I have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
Okay. Consent agenda number 3, all matters listed under the heading of consent agenda will be enacted by one motion in the form listed below. There will be no separate discussions of these items. If the discussion is desired on any items, that will be considered separately. Can I have a motion?
Second.
Okay, no passes. All right.
Now, I do have an add-on. Can you imagine that? So I
Lady,
just
you
want-
gotta get back in here. You don't have that on.
I just want to clean up some last-minute business. It's a resolution of Township of Lacey County, Ocean State of New Jersey, authorizing the execution of an amendment to the contract with Earl Asphalt Company for the Northwest Barnegat Pines Phase 3 Road Improvement Project, which also included Stephanie Court. So we're closing out this contract, and overall, the contract saw a decrease in the amount of $27,884.94. So I just need a motion to be able to move forward.
Second.
Mrs. Juliana?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff?
Yes.
And Mayor McDonald?
Yes.
That is all I have to add on.
Okay.
Open the,
Comments from the committee? Deputy Mayor,
No comments.
what's that?
No comments. Thank you.
Thank you, Juliana.
nothing.
Mr. Dykoff?
No comments, I'll save them for January 1st. Happy New Year to everybody, and see you next year.
Okay, I'm going to wish everybody a happy new year and hope they had a great Christmas, and that's it. Comments from the public. The public have any comments? Here's, come on.
Of course, he can never disappoint.
Okay, Kevin.
Just when you were starting to get back on that list again, you know?
Christmas is over. Promise, it's all good. It's all about Veronica. This is
Oh,
her
I don't
day.
know if that's gonna be all good.
Here we go.
32 years. I remember January 1 when he got sworn in. So we may not agree on things, and we do agree on things. But because I get the way I get, my Irish gets up, and I will tell you what's on my mind at that very moment. And you've been my friend. We've been friends since, the only one who's known you longer in this room is your mom. Since we went to elementary school together. I practically lived at your house, hanging out with your brother. I mean, congratulations, 32 years. And you didn't set a date, but I have a date in my head when I'm done working. We still may be sitting up at that dais together someday.
We'll see, Kevin.
Well, you already can figure out what my date is when
I
I'm
know
done.
what your date is.
So if you're still around, I might be sitting up there. You may be down in the penalty box, but I'll be sitting up there. And Amy, I wish you the best in your
Thank you.
in your future.
Thank you.
And everybody, a happy New Year.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kevin.
Any other comments from the public?
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
Yeah. Casey speaking in public?
No, I think it's important. Veronica, you know what you mean to everybody here, of course. You heard all the nice words from the committee and everybody else, but this community appreciates, everything you've done. That 1992 date is special for me, too, because that's when I was introduced to being an employee of the township. And, we've had a relationship for 30-plus years,
Yep.
and it's been fantastic. That proclamation only scratches the surface of
Correct.
what this individual knows.
Correct.
And it's just incredible. And I've had a front row seat for 30-plus years to watch, her excellence. That's the best way to describe it. So I appreciate our relationship. It's ongoing. It hasn't stopped. And thank you very much. And congratulations to Amy. From what I see so far, she's going to be a great fit.
Thank you.
And all the luck to you, too.
Thank you.
Thank you, Casey. You mean the world to me.
Any other comments from the public?
Oh, boy.
I know it's rare that a reporter comes to the podium, but I had to, because Veronica is just a smart, classy lady and friendly and so informative, and was such a help to me during my Beacon Asbury Park press days when I came into Lacey, and the only thing I knew was that you had a power plant. She was always informative and told me a lot that I needed to know to do a story properly. She did talk very fast, though. So I was like,
She still does.
but all my best to you. And I'm glad you're kind of leaning off.
Yes.
Doing a transition, because she's always kept these guys in line.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Bob, I need to thank you because you've always been very fair to Lacey Township and to myself. And, not always are stories favorable, but you've always listened to both sides and you've been very fair to us here.
Appreciate it.
thank you. Always enjoyed Lacey.
Yeah, I enjoy
It's
having
a
you here.
wonderful community, and I'm sure I'll be at times covering here again.
Good.
Good.
Thank you.
Bob.
Any other comments from the public?
Seeing none, motion to close the floor?
Move it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. We are,
We do need to go into executive session unless you want to postpone that until January. It's just a quickie little thing that.
no, let's go in now.
No,
I don't care.
No? All right, no,
They
we'll
have
postpone till January.
All right, you heard your orders.
We'll postpone till January. Motion to adjourn.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned.
Further business?
No further business.
See you on January 1st at 12 noon.